Alright, so today we're going to discuss how compression waves pass from the pinna to the temporal lobe and the general process of acoustic transduction, which is the transportation of an auditory stimulus, like a sound, into the brain to be processed and perceived. So it all starts out with these compression waves that come to our ears, which are basically the bumping of air molecules through mediums such as air, water, or metal. And when these compression waves hit our pinna, which is the outside kind of visual, visible part of the ear, they enter the ear canal or auditory canal, which is the link between the pinna and the eardrum. And as these compression waves pass down the auditory canal, they come in contact with our eardrum. This is also called the tympanic membrane, and this is just a sensitive eardrum that will vibrate at different frequencies due to the sound that goes through the auditory canal. Next, from this eardrum, the sound will hit the ossicles, which are the three smallest bones in the body. All right here, the hammer, the anvil, and the stirrup. And these bones relay the vibrations to the cochlea, which is the next step. The cochlea has an outer membrane called the oval window that covers it, and it vibrates due to the ossicles that told it to vibrate. And the cochlea is actually filled with water, or a fluid, and that fluid vibrates due to the vibrations of the oval window. Inside the cochlea, there are these tubes that are filled or made out of this basilar membrane. And these basilar membrane have cilia attached to it, which are small hairs that vibrate in response to the vibrating fluid. So after this vibration in the cilia, the neurons of those cilia send impulses from those vibrations through to the auditory nerve. Now, once through the auditory nerve, it goes to the thalamus, which is our sensory switchboard in our brain. The thalamus will recognize that as a auditory auditory stimulus, and send it to the auditory cortex to be processed and interpreted, the auditory cortex will then recognize it as a sound. And this auditory cortex is located in our temporal lobe, which is mainly deals with auditory and hearing. Now, two quick things about pitch. We're unsure exactly how it works, but there are two theories right now. There's the place theory, which says that different areas of this cochlea will respond to different frequencies. So depending on what area of the cochlea vibrates, changes the frequency. There's also the frequency theory, which just says that nerve impulses get sent to the auditory nerve at the frequency of the sound. So all the cochlea will vibrate, or all the cilia will vibrate, and those nerve impulses will go through the auditory nerve at a frequency of whatever the sound frequency was. And that is the process of sound moving from the pinna to the temporal lobe.